is what we all got. From old oak barrels to the stories we share, every sip's a memory floating in the air. Raise a glass, let the good times roll. We're all here together, so on with the show. On Saturday night, trash paths unite. We're sipping on whiskey, it's a black flight. Troy's telling the stories, Laura's talking to chat. Our friends are all here, what you think about that? We're clinking our glasses and laughing a lot. Good times, good friends is what we all got. No troubles, no worries, just friends and a flight. Baker Drinks is live on this Saturday night. On Saturday night, trash paths unite. We're sipping on whiskey, it's a blind flight. Troy's telling the stories, Laura's talking to chat. Our friends are all here, what you think about that? So here's to the nights with Troy and Laura's crew. Whiskey in our glasses and our hearts ring true. From the first sip to the last, we'll keep it tight. On Saturday night, trash paths unite. Yeah, on Saturday night, trash paths unite. Yeah, on Saturday night, trash paths unite.
Good evening. Happy Saturday. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for being here. Take a drink.
Have a sip.
Okay.
Pretty good.
We got the air conditioning blasting. Hopefully that's not picking up. But if it is, deal with it because it's hot outside for us. Let's see who's here.
Hot's like 80 degrees.
Hey, this is Washington, Western Washington. It's hot. Let's see. Torup was here. He's living. Dave was saying, having a good time in Canada. Trash Pallets Unite on Saturday night. Top Dog is here. Cheers. Chris Jenkins. Cheers to you. Sorry, my chair's really squeaky. I feel like I can't move. Must freeze in place. Dennis Trish. Cheers to you. Canada doesn't have Saturdays, says Torp. Let's see, who else is here? Piper John, cheers to you. Thanks for being here. Mr. Mom 310. This is a blind from you. A little nervous. It kind of looks like you're well hydrated and sent us.
One of those is pretty light, but we'll do it anyways.
Yeah.
Appreciate the samples.
Barrel Dave, cheers. John Wade, good evening. Thanks for being here. Cheers. Peter White. The Rye Guy is here. Says, good evening and cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's weekend is drama-free and whiskey-rich. Well,
I'll drink
that
to that.
sounds great. I love it. We are definitely... You bought a bottle today.
I did.
You did some whiskey hanging out, and we are going to a whiskey release tomorrow. So I feel like this is a whiskey rich weekend for us.
Yeah.
And we got this live stream as well.
And we hung out last night.
Too. Hazmat Compton is here. Cheers, Matt. Jeremy Dirks, happy Saturday. Outside barbecuing. That sounds wonderful.
Great place to be.
Exactly. Rob Rhodes, cheers. Dustin Bocek, cheers. Mrs. Larry, you would think I'd be able to say Lori. Mrs. Lori J.
Were you going to say Larry?
Well, it kind of was coming out that way, but I wasn't meaning to say Larry. I was reading it. Mrs. Lori J, cheers. Still can't say it. Candy Road, cheers. The Bourbon Jerk, cheers. Whiskey Shaman, Bob Glass.
Yeah, Jeremy Dirks, I see you received your punishment pours. Have you tried any of them yet?
Yes. Maybe they're not a punishment to you and they are to us.
Yeah, they're our punishment pours, but you said you hadn't had the Malort before, so I hooked you up with that, and I gave you an extra one, a bonus punishment.
Bonus punishment pour. Yeah, you can't just send one sample. You got to send more than one. So, let's see. Who else is here? CJP Bourbon, cheers to you. Thanks for being here. Vermont Niska is having a dry cheers. Well, get some water or something. You can still have a wet cheers that's not
Here's a water cheers.
Alcohol. Mr. Richie J, cheers. Thanks for being here. Silly Yorkie whiskey for me. That was a tart. I was expecting water. I didn't know what you put in there. Tastes delicious.
It's strawberry lemonade.
It's tart.
I gotta mess with your palate before the blind.
Bourbon School, cheers. I like bourbon a lot. Thanks for being here. Mike Brock, Bourbon Baller Lee.
What's up, Lee?
Sounds like all the guys had a good time seeing you.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite the hangout up there. We had myself, we had Mark from Northwest Bourbon. We had Bentley Pasco from Bentley's Bourbon.
I don't know.
Channel.
He's changed it a few times, so I can't say where it's
We
landed.
had Wyatt from Cowboy Whiskey Adventures. We had Whiskey Edition was there. There's lots of people.
Yeah, I was not there though.
Nope.
I was still in bed when you left. Mary Moreland, cheers to you. Oops. Let's see. Anyone else here? Four Leaf Whiskey, cheers.
Stacy.
We are looking forward to being on your channel soon.
29th, I believe.
Okay, that's really coming up. Soon,
Yeah.
very soon. Can't wait to try some new samples that we've never had and hang out with you. Let's see. Who else do we have? Larry 3R. See, I can say Larry, just not Lori. Jeremy Dirks, thanks for the super chat for the sticker. So speaking of that, we don't have a new sticker tonight.
We're doing sticker packs. So I'm putting together like 5, 6, 7, just like a handful of stickers that are old stickers that have been laying around, and I'm putting them in an envelope. So if you super chat tonight, you're getting a sticker bundle.
Sticker bundle. Kraken is here. Cheers. Whiskey Uncensored. And gosh,
Wow.
words are so hard. I sit here silently, not saying things all day long, and then we go on a live stream, and it's like I got to talk, and it doesn't work out so well.
Bourbon is here. Whiskey Uncensored.
Exactly. It says, cheers, Baker's Crew. See you all at midnight over at Northwest Bourbon.
That is a fact.
Exactly.
Veteran live stream tonight. So we'll do our show, have a brief hangout, and then we're going to jump over to celebrate the 81st anniversary of D-Day with Mark from Northwest Bourbon for his Veterans live stream.
I hope he's messing with us at this point. Cheers. I doubt we're muted. I think there would have been a lot more than that, considering this. Glad you're enjoying summer. So someone heard us. Someone heard us.
I'm guessing Canadian Chris just woke up from his nap and he's still got his earplugs in.
Maybe.
Or turn up the volume.
Yeah, exactly. Bull Run and Westward were definitely high points in our recent Portland trip. Two totally different experiences, great in their own ways. Yes, very different. Both very good, though. We enjoy going to both those. We've been to them several times.
Yeah, and we'll be at Westward again tomorrow.
Yep, for their release, where we get to try their first smoked single malt.
And a Tokai finish.
And a Tokai finish. And we'll see if we come home with that one. I'm a little unsure of how it's going to turn out. I'm sure it's delicious, but it just...
We'll come home with the Tokai. We're unsure
Yes.
if we'll come home with the smoke.
Exactly. Michael Bortner, currently driving. Drive safe. Cheers. Tom Black is here. Cheers to you. Thanks for being here. Scotty is here. We will see Scotty next weekend.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Yeah, so surprise, we're not going to be live next Saturday. Doc Martinez is going to be celebrating a milestone, his favorite number in the world, 2222. I think he's giving away 22 bottles of whiskey. So he's going to do a 2-night celebration next week, Friday and Saturday, and lots of games and stuff like that. So we are going to be up in Seattle hanging out with Scotty, and
Not going live.
not going live. So check out Doc Martinez next Saturday, y'all, if you want some live entertainment. and a
Or,
chance to
you
win
know,
some bottles.
There could be other people live too, or enjoy a Saturday off. Either way, have a good Saturday. Joe B is here. Cheers. Thanks for being here. Well, let's see. Sam's House stickers. Well, we enjoy that we got those Sam's House stickers.
Got one there. Got one.
Is that one right there?
Yep, one here, and there's one over there somewhere.
Probably
right,
my
right
head.
up here.
My head's blocking it. Yeah. We love stickers, as you can see, obviously.
And Sam's House is he makes hot sauce, and we were gifted some hot sauces by Torup.
I think we're going to try them all live the next time we go live
21st.
as well. We have tried some of them because they're delicious and they smelled good, and so of course we couldn't wait that long. But
We're gonna do like a hot ones type of thing.
yeah, we'll figure it out.
Maybe
We're
drink
gonna do
some
something.
whiskey.
That might be a bad combo, might be a really good combo. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Glass, thanks for the super chat. Says great channel. There you go. Scotty says the smoke is good, but the Tokai is great. So that's kind of what we assumed,
That's
which is why we didn't buy the smoke one. Yes, that's okay. Venmo's perfectly fine. Troy is always happy to receive those. Did you get one? I think is what he's saying, Troy. And Scotty, thanks for the super chat, for the super pack of stickers. Love the channel. Well, thank you.
There is
Appreciate
a Venmo here.
There is a Venmo. Look at that. Well, speaking of super chats, I guess I'll show it. What are we giving
We got the
away
Rye
today?
Guy in, and
I
we
don't even
got
know.
Raging Cajun in.
We're doing Old Elk tonight, I guess.
Yeah, so Super Chat Flight it's an Old Elk Infinity Blend, batch 1. The Old Elk Cigar Cut, also batch 1. We've got the Sour Mash Reserve, batch 5, which I think is fantastic. Laura's not a big fan of. And then there's an Armagnac finished single barrel. And we kind of did that, I guess we just heard the Old Elk was bought and is going away. I think they're moving to Ohio. I don't remember if it was Middle West or Cedar Ridge.
I don't
that
know.
bought
You
them.
were the one that said it, and I
Someone in chat will correct me. I think it's
didn't read it.
Middle West bought them.
and then so those shapes in the middle, I think, just means we're giving away a sticker pack instead of
represent
a
the
special
different
sticker.
stickers.
And then we're doing Nulu for our patrons tonight. So I don't know what that experimental one is. What finishes that?
So there's a toasted bourbon
Apple brandy. There we
finished
go.
in apple brandy barrels. That is a Matt Madness Season 2 or 3 single barrel from ADHD Whiskey. And then the other one is maple finished Nulu.
Okay. And yeah, everyone's saying Middle West is where it's going.
There
And
you go.
Bourbon Jerk says Old Elk equals Dead Elk now. Yeah, sounds like it. Barrel Dave, elk me up, Scotty. There we go. Love it. So are they still going to source or use Middle West juice? I guess we'll just have to find out because I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's all just speculation. I do believe. I watched a short video of a couple ladies that were talking about the Old Elk. So I'm assuming they're just being absorbed and maybe rebranded. I don't know. But we'll find out soon with y'all.
I would imagine that they struggled with their price point, and that's probably why they were bought. And we'll see what happens with their stuff, because they did have, some of the bottles were really good, some of them were not good, and it was a high price to pay to
find out.
to find out if it was going to be good or not. So we stopped buying them, and I'm sure a lot of other people just didn't buy them because they were expensive.
Yeah. I do think that the Infinity blend is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I think that cigar cut is
I really
top
like
notch.
that one. Yep.
I am a huge fan of the Sour Mash Reserve. That was one of their limited editions as well. Laura, not so much a fan of that one.
No, it didn't hit my palate. Right.
Big surprise. We were split on whether we liked one or not. And then the Armagnac we both liked quite a bit. And we picked that one up like 3 years ago when we went to Idaho.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's from the state of Idaho. Little trivia there for you.
Random facts. Mark Gale, cheers. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the super chat. Silly Yorkie whiskey for me. Thank you as well. Cheers. Okay.
Now, Mark, I don't know how much you want me to let the cat out of the bag, but we are going to do something special. We talked about doing the Hot Ones style episode on the 21st. We will also have a special giveaway that night, courtesy of Mark Gale, to celebrate his 70th birthday. And you can put in the chat if you want me to let any more information out about that, since it's your show.
It's his show. The fly on Laura's face is pissing me off. Looking for a fly swatter. Well, better get it. Better get it.
So we have 2 free giveaways tonight. Maybe 3 free giveaways tonight. Two free giveaways are whiskey. We'll do the standard 4 2-ounce samples from our personal collection. Let's do #blind for the first one.
Okay, let's put that in. Okay, so we're doing a blind flight tonight. I think I'm due for a win. I think I lost last time because I second guessed myself. If I would have just stuck with my gut, I would have won.
End result, though, was what?
Troy cheated.
I won. Okay, so Mark says tell him about the bottle. So Mark got inspired last week on our live when Nancy Fraley showed up in the chat. So he had me source a Still Austin bourbon that was a Nancy Fraley pick. And we will be giving that away on Mark's behalf next time we're live on the 21st.
All right.
So if you're interested in a Nancy Fraley Still Austin bourbon pick, show up that night and there'll be details on how to get entered to win that. What else was I going to say? Oh,
I don't know.
So the third one, so we had, you guys all heard about the debacle with our rocks glasses, right? With the crappy laser etching, and we basically had to liquidate them all. Since then, that company reached out and they gave us, we sent them a different design, and then they put the one we sent them on a glass, and then they did one where they altered it. So it's got the 2 proofs on here, and this is a Kentucky Bourbon Trail glass. We will give this away as one of the freebies tonight too. That'll be our 3rd one. If y'all are interested, let us know in the chat if you're interested in the proof glass, Kentucky Bourbon Trail proof glass. And then we're also working with Top Dog, making some new glasses, new rocks glasses as well. And those might be a Patreon exclusive. I haven't decided yet on that.
I only half heard what you said because I was reading. I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
I mean, anybody out there that's married knows exactly what I just experienced here.
I don't know what you said.
I've been talking for 5 minutes, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I checked out. I was like counting sheep in my head."
Yep. So whatever he said, I'm sure is accurate.
This is my life, y'all. And if you're married, it's yours too, I'm pretty sure.
Let's see who else showed up. Rob Shitshow's supervisor's here, and he's interested. Silly Yorkie says, I'd love a new glass. Bob Glass also said, awesome glass. Larry 3R, interested, never tried one. So, yeah, people are definitely interested in that. And Mark, sure, more giveaways, exactly. So, I think we'll definitely have to do that.
All right, so that'll be our 3rd giveaway tonight. We'll do 3. You guys remind us when we start doing the freebies, and we will give that away as well. All right. Patron live tasting is coming up the 19th. Samples are already heading out to everybody that was either automatically selected due to your tier or randomly selected. So start checking your mail this week. They should be showing up.
Well, if this is a Scotch blind, I'm really not going to do well. I mean, this is lighter than apple juice here. I don't know. I don't know what this is.
I don't know. We got the sealed key here.
I'm nervous. I'm feeling a little nervous. Hopefully it's good. I guess is really the only thing that matters.
Yeah, but we do the patron live tastings quarterly. Patrons donate the bottles. There's 8 full bottles of whiskey that we sample out, so you get 8 1-ounce samples, and we send those out quarterly to our patrons, and we do a private live stream, and everybody gets on screen, and we taste through them all, and we have a heck of a good time. If you're interested in something like that, you can join our Patreon. As little as $1 a month.
Yep.
To quote Sarah from formerly of It's Bourbon Night.
Oh. Ouch, Troy.
That's what she used to always say, as little as $1 a month, and you can pay for a year in advance if you don't want to be seeing that come out.
So even cheaper than $1 a month.
Yeah, you get a
It'd be like
you get a discount.
$10 a year. Stickers for my new puppy. Does your puppy eat them? Because I don't know that stickers are good for puppies' guts. Just saying. Okay, so let's get these poured. I'm ready to drink something. Although I don't know that this lemonade that I've been basically chugging because I'm really thirsty is really helping with the palate.
No. And we've got the rocks glass tonight has the Penelope Peach Old Fashioned.
So we got fruity tart flavors.
I'm really trying to wreck Laura's palate.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like she's primed for a win, and I'm trying to steal it from her.
As I say every time, he's a cheater. Obviously, he's admitting it now. Live for everyone.
I did not twist her arm to drink that stuff.
No, it's delicious. It's probably almost gone.
See,
she
she needed no encouragement to trash her own palate.
I was parched. Oh, he's going to put a sticker on the puppy. I guess you could do that.
And if anybody in here is from PETA, he's lying.
I mean, what are they going to do? Joe B, for the cause. Thanks for the super chat. Troy must be scared. Well, obviously. Why wouldn't he be?
Okay, so we're going to do this like we did last time. We're not just going to go through and do a couple random things. We're going to guess the type, whether or not it's finished. Proof with a sliding scale. If we're within 5 proof points, we get 1 point. Within 3, we get 2, and within 1, we get 3. Guess if it's legacy or craft. Although if D's not an American whiskey, we'll have to just call it for what it is, I guess. A distillery guess is worth 2 points. A bottle guess is worth 5. We're going to try to guess which one of these is the oldest and which is the youngest. Unless they're non-age stated, then we'll just throw that one out. We're going to guess which one is the highest priced and the lowest priced, and then we'll tell you our favorite. Loser has to drink a punishment pour.
Oh, gosh, Troy. Oh, poor guesses live, or is that poor guesses? Both. I think both can be correct. Troy didn't put Claremont Steep in Fresca for Laura. Exactly, because we don't have any. Otherwise, he may do that, and I'd be like, well, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay,
so and Shaman, we got your Venmo as well.
Scotty's got some more information on the purchase of Old Elk. Roy Lang, lead distiller and CEO of Middle West Spirits, stated that this was just a launching pad, so I expect some other moves. So, still don't know what that means, but more information, I guess. So they needed more money, maybe, because they were bankrupting themselves. Maybe this gives them more options for stuff.
So is Middle West planning on expanding by purchasing more craft distillers? That's kind of how I read that, right?
Maybe.
I
and
don't
then
know.
having them do different things with their stuff.
I'm gonna smell.
Find all the
I'm gonna smell A.
pour. I like the color of this one. It's strange how they're set up because they get lighter as they go on. This is the darkest one, and it looks
Smells pretty darn
and
good.
smells delicious.
Thanks, Mr. Mom Orlando. Your generous donation of this blind to help entertain everybody tonight.
Don't cheat off me.
Why would I cheat off of you? You lose.
Ouch. Ouch, Troy. What?
Right in the heart.
Why would you say something like that? Oh my goodness. So, I don't know if you guys do projects around the house and then try to get your spouse to look at them
Oh, God.
and give their opinion. I always go out and I'm like, looks great, babe. And then he's like, don't you have anything else to say? I'm like, it looks really good. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
So I'm putting new siding on the house. I've never done this before, so it's kind of a learning process. It's taken me a long time to do this. I'm moving slow because I want it to look good, right? So I'll spend like a whole day out there in the hot sun, like totally
Your neck is red.
rednecking myself out there, working my ass off, trying to make this house look better. And she'll come out and look, and she'll have this real confused look on her face. Yeah. And I'm like, that's it?
That's just what my face looks like. I'm probably squinting
just
because
my
it's
face. No.
sunny.
She has like zero input. I'm like, well, what do you think about this? She's like, I don't know. What do you think about this? I don't know. So I'm like, I'm coming up with the design. That's fine. Laura gets to come up with the colors. She's struggling mightily.
Yes, I am. I would have picked green, but you don't like green, and both of our neighbors are green.
Yeah, our neighbor, literally at the end of our driveway, just painted their house green this last week. The neighbor over here behind us that basically built their house and cut down half our tree to do it, painted their house green. So we're not going to have a greenhouse.
Why? It'd be the end of the dead end road is just all greenhouses. No one would know which one's ours. Be wonderful.
I'd know. And I feel like green's a dark color, and dark colors equal hot houses. I want a bright color. But again, you get to pick, so
So I could pick green.
you get to pick.
Okay. I can do that. Whew. I can't tell if I just took a big drink or if it had some proof to it. One of those is the correct answer. Maybe both. Welcome to the club, Troy. Be grateful. It's a comment on your handyman skills.
But she don't say anything.
I said it looks great. I say that every single day. I say it looks great. And then you're like, don't you have anything else to say?
It's so for me, it's like the equivalent of her saying, "Does my butt look big in these jeans?" And then I'm like, I don't know what to say, because she's like, I don't know what to say.
I feel like you're jumping off the deep end here. I'm gonna change the subject. This is touchy, apparently.
It looks great, babe.
That's what you should say. It looks great, babe. Perfect answer. It works for everything, whether it's a project or clothes or whatever. Looks great.
It looks great.
Looks great. There you go. Mark says cream or sand color. Here we go. We can have a cream colored house.
So I actually wanted like a. Oh, that is kind of spicy, isn't it? Like a yellow, but not like canary yellow, like a real muted pastel yellow with like white trim, and then some other color as an accent. But because we have two sheds that are painted that color already, and then we wouldn't have to repaint those along with the house. Yeah, Dennis, I would never say that.
No, those jeans make your butt look big. That's a great thing to say. Slate blue, Easter egg, pastel yellow.
A little old-fashioned in the house. Cheers and welcome to the show.
Here, and we can have your pastel yellow so that you don't have to paint the two sheds because they're already yellow, and then we could do like navy blue on the.
I mean, I don't.
accent wall.
If we have to repaint them, we have to repaint them. It's just more paint we have to buy.
It's also more paint that you have to do.
I'm spraying it. It won't take that long.
It's like when you ask where they want to go for dinner, they say, "I don't care." Suggest something. No, I don't want that.
Troy, 2 sheds. Actually, one of those sheds is Laura's.
Yes, I have a shed and he has a shed.
My shed is the wood shop, and Laura's shed is the garden grow house / pump house for our well.
My shed is much smaller than his shed.
I could have built it as big as you wanted it.
You didn't, though.
You said 10 by 10 is perfect. And I made it like 10 by 16.
I said, whatever you want, babe. And that's what I got. I didn't plan it. Navy blue and yellow. Go blue. Oh, well, you're making me not sure that I want the colors anymore. Rob, you may have.
Go,
you
Na-
may have.
Go Navy, beat Army. And yes, Shaman, it is a grow house. It's not a he shed, it's a man cave.
It was supposed to be a storage shed that he took over. With Rare Breed being $50 and Wild Turkey 101 8-year being $46, is the 8-year worth it? Well, I'm going to say definitely not. But I think we are the only people that have not liked it also. So maybe we got a bad bottle, but it is nowhere near as good as Rare Breed. What do you think?
Are we talking the 8-year?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, as much as people are hyping that bottle up, we have to have a bad bottle, right? We have to.
I don't believe we do. It just isn't something that tastes great.
So we've got the Wild Turkey 8-year Japanese export. I assume it's the same distillate. It's just packaged for export. Our Japanese export 8-year is phenomenal. And the 8-year shelfer that I just picked up a month and a half ago now, I think it's worse than the regular 101, to be honest with you. It doesn't taste 8 years.
I don't think it was worse.
It's as bad.
It just wasn't amazing.
It's not a step up from 101 if you're expecting it. At least our bottle. And if anybody out there has a good one, I'll swap samples with you so you can taste our trash bottle and I'll taste your good bottle. Rare Breed 60 to 70 in New Jersey. Wow.
How much is it here? When's the last time we bought a bottle?
I think it's like 50, 55.
Okay.
And that's out the door. That's not plus tax.
Isn't all Rare Breed changing to non-chill filtered? I think I heard that rumor, but I
don't know if it's all changing, but I know the non-chill filtered is going to be a shelfer.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, we saw an interview, I think it was on Mash and Drum with Bruce Russell. And he was saying that when you get into the travel exclusive market, you have to offer up something that is unique and special. And so that's why they did the non-chill filter. But it's only that way for a certain amount of time. Kind of like a patent law, I guess. Once that time expires, it's fair game. So that sucker's going to be on the shelves everywhere, and it's great. I don't know if it'll come in a 1 liter bottle, though.
These are wildly different from each other, all over the place. I feel like it's two blinds, AB versus and then CD are kind of together here.
I think I'm like way overshooting the proof on this one because I'm trying to fit it to a specific bottle.
Oh, do you have a bottle you think it is? Wow.
I'm probably going to change my answers though. I've drank a lot of A though, so I got to start rationing it. Ooh, that's
You just have only drank A so far?
Yeah.
Oh, I went through all of them quickly because last time I couldn't tell proof because I sipped too many times before I started doing my proof. So I just tasted all of them really quick.
Oh, that's salty.
Salty. I don't know that was a note I got, but the notes I got go with salty, so maybe, because I got more like nutty, like peanut butter, which can be salty. Maybe that's the same note.
I need some water after that. I'm kind of a little parched after that one.
Salty. Maybe I tried to make it difficult for you as well by messing with your glasses before you poured in the samples. I knew which ones you were going to take, and I just added some salt and maybe some hot sauce in them, up the spice level.
We do have a little snack bowl of some salted peanuts with some chocolate chips and butterscotch chips in it. I'm guessing you got some salt out of that and like sprinkled it in my glass.
Yeah, while you weren't looking.
Yeah, it tracks. She thinks I cheat. That's still salty.
It's salty. I only took one sip, so now I'm going to have to go back. Need some dried wasabi peas. Exactly. The snacks are really what gets it going. Well, I still don't know that it's salty, but there's something there. Something there. All right. I think we probably own this bottle. It tastes very familiar to me.
Which one are you talking about?
B.
Oh, God, no. We don't own that.
We totally own that bottle.
I don't think so.
I think we do. You're like, there's no way we'd own that bottle. We own that bottle.
I don't think so, but maybe. We'll find out. Holy crap. These are so different.
I told you. There's like A and B are closer together and C and D are closer together.
It smells like double mint gum.
That is not a note I got either. Are you sure you poured the same things? Okay. Now that you said that, now I might be changing my mind about what we're drinking. You're giving me clues here, Troy.
Damn it.
That is not what I got at all. And that's now all I can smell.
You see how I help her? Mr. Mom, this is a heck of a blind, buddy.
Yeah. I think you might be right. I'm gonna have to change my guess now. Thanks, Troy.
You can keep it with whatever it was.
Nope. What could it be?
It's very mild.
It is very mild.
It's not offensive in any way. It just was not what I was expecting.
Well, it went like rich and fruity and full flavored, and then it was like nutty and light, and now this is the minty. Wait till you get to the D. D has a lot of flavor. There's a lot of flavor in that one.
The D has a lot of
it
flavor.
It has so much flavor.
Thank you so much, Rick Moreland, and welcome to the show. I didn't see your name earlier. We got you in on the drawing.
Yeah. Oh man.
Elijah Craig Burai.
Is that a thing?
I guess I didn't know that was a thing.
Maybe it's new at Total Wine. Okay.
Elijah Craig Burai.
If you eat spearmint jellies covered with sugar, makes any whiskey you taste or try taste like a rye. Well, I mean, I like those candies. I don't know that I've ever bought them though, so maybe I need to pick up some mint jelly sugar candy, and we can test it out. Be like, does this taste like a rye? And drink something that's very bourbon.
Yeah. Chris Jenkins, if you saw that at Total Wine, I would definitely go pick it up because I don't think that anyone's ever heard of that. At least I haven't. I don't speak for the entire whiskey world.
Nobody. Troy hasn't heard of it.
Just
so
most of them.
Nobody has heard of it. He knows everything.
Troy doesn't know shit, as you'll soon find out when we reveal our poor guesses.
But now I'm interested. I'm interested if they have it.
Bob Glass has never heard of it either. Oh, no, he says Knob Creek. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So Knob Creek Burai, I was a little let down by. And not that it's a bad whiskey. It's just, it's not anything. So they didn't make a new product. They combined their 9-year bourbon and their 7-year rye. And the recipe is right on the label as to what they put in it. So you can make it at home if you've got a cask strength rye and a 9-year bourbon. I think it's a 70-30 ratio, and so I would skip it if I were you. Yeah.
Yeah, make your own. And then you can have both bottles, and
I think it was a money grab.
I mean, it worked. We bought it.
We did, for sure. And then I was immediately pissed. I'm sorry, I'm reading Dennis's comment there. And
Yeah, you're getting a nice pat on the back. Way to go, Troy. You did headshot a bottle in Poor Guesses number 8.
Here's the trick. I just keep saying the same bottle over and over again, and eventually you're going to get it, right?
Or like when you went on Independent Joe, you guessed a bottle. You headshot a bottle we'd never had before because he had recently done a review on it. And so you're like, I bet this is it.
I mean, so it was the
Guadalupe?
No, it was the Lady Bird.
Oh.
Garrison Brothers. And I knew it was Texas whiskey, and I knew it was finished. And just lucked into the bottle guess.
Yeah, I'd never even heard of that bottle when you headshot it.
I mean, Texas whiskey is pretty... It's got a distinct flavor. Doc, welcome to the show. You weren't here earlier when I told everybody, next Saturday we will not be live.
But you will be.
But you will be. And I encouraged everybody to go check out your milestone celebration. Lots of giveaways, lots of games, lots of fun. So if you want to plug away your channel, go ahead and drop some links and that sort of thing. I'm sure you're going to get a huge crowd to watch you celebrate that milestone. And you deserve it. Good job, buddy.
Canadian Chris says, you guys are making Troy blush. Oh, wait, that's his sunburn.
That's the sunburn.
See, there is a lot of flavor in the D, isn't there?
I mean, sample D tastes quite good. I will not phrase it the way Laura phrased it.
In the D sample, a lot of flavor in the D sample.
I mean, I do have a secret hiding spot for more bourbon.
You do?
Big old belly.
Oh.
Hollow legs. Ooh, D's got some spice to it.
There's a lot of flavor in that thing.
Mm.
The bourbon bitch is here. Cheers. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in the chat in a while.
Yeah, and Bourbon Nerd is here. There we
What's
go.
up, Marty?
Must be watching
Michelle?
together. Paul Bro is here. Cheers to you. Thanks for being here. And anyone else that I missed, didn't mean to, but thanks for being here. Okay, so these are interesting. I'm not feeling super confident about this blind.
Now, not that I'm trying to give you any hints, because I think you've got a good idea of what D is, as much as I do, and I mean we're guessing.
I have no idea what it is actually.
But so is it craft or legacy? We just throw that out for D.
Why would we throw that out?
You think that's an American whiskey?
I did.
Okay, never mind.
You don't think it's an American whiskey?
I don't.
Well,
But since you wrote that down there, you go ahead and keep your answers.
I was thinking it was an American,
Okay.
but I mean it could be from a different country. I don't know. It smells good.
It smells. It's a great one. It might be my favorite of the bunch.
Although it does have a lot of that apple juice flavor.
Exactly. little
Which I don't-
little pear, little apple.
Which I don't normally get on American single malts as much. Oh, I already wrote
So
it down.
Michelle's been out of town a lot.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
I mean, we've seen some of y'all's camping stuff, like when Marty checks in on a stream from the riverside.
That river area looked real nice.
It's beautiful.
Old Fashioned Ways, thank you for the super chat. Need some stickers. Appreciate you both. A little space side. Yeah, it could be a little space side. But you know what? I already wrote this down, and I'm sticking to what I wrote down.
Okay.
It's got a lot of flavor, and I don't feel like it's... Maybe I overshot all the proofs, and they're lower than I'm thinking. Now I'm second guessing everything. I'm going to go back and I'm going to change every answer. Dang it, Troy. I do not like that one. Let's throw your favorite. B.
You said B is my favorite?
I said I don't like it. It must be your favorite. But I really do think we have that bottle.
I don't know that I'm going to get many points tonight, y'all. This is tough blind. It's all over the map. There's some craziness afoot. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Somebody out
Is
there.
that a quote?
Somebody out there will get that.
Is that a quote from a movie?
Mm-hmm.
What movie is he quoting? People of the chat?
Man, I think A might be my favorite.
Mine too. Well, I think I'm just about done here.
I think I'm done. It's time. Shenanigans.
Okay.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Bonus to the Rye Guy.
You know, that's what popped into my head when you said it, but I seriously don't remember those words. So maybe deep inside my brain, I remember that movie, but not enough to have said it out loud.
Okay.
Bourbon Nerd, thanks for the super chat. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks so much. And guys, we're going to give away the first freebie here in just a couple minutes. So Hashtag blind if you want in on 8 ounces of free whiskey from Baker Drinks.
Hashtag blind.
All killer, no filler.
I have no idea what's in there. Could be killer. It could be filler.
I don't know that
but
we
it's
have
free.
any filler right now.
No, we've used it all as mixers and whatnot.
Yeah, if we've got a bottle that we're just not into, we typically will put it into cocktails. We're not going to send it out in samples.
Candy Road, cheers, thank you, appreciate it. Raging Cajun, cheers. It's okay, Laura, you weren't born yet. Possibly. That's a possibility. Bourbon Drop, cheers.
Wait.
Thanks for being here.
What's Rob Rhodes say? They're 124 proof rye today for $85. 13th Colony dropped to 4-year 9-month. Okay. So I've got this kind of staged here for the veteran stream, but I've got this is the 13th Colony Echoes in Eternity / Wounded Warrior Project pick. It's pretty good. It's not 13th Colony distillate, it's MGP, but it is aged in Georgia. Those are available on the poordecisions.club website still. I think they're like $85 plus some shipping. But in order to get the code, you got to make a donation to a veteran charity and then screenshot that donation, send it to Sean at Echoes in Eternity, and then you can get that pick. Kind of a convoluted process. I understand, guys. But it's for good cause. I mean, the Wounded Warrior Project is legit. And that's a great pick. Dave Vogelsang was in on the pick. I hate to say that he did a good pick because his head's just going to get huge. But they did a good job.
Dennis is asking if anyone's heard if Mark is going to be late tonight. I have not heard that.
So I think he's starting at 9.
So normal time?
Or not 9 on the West Coast. So I don't know where you're at, Dennis. 9 Pacific. Translate that to 2 hours and 5 minutes from now.
Yeah. Gandhi had some Silver Grove. Enjoys it for it only being 4 years old.
Yeah, I saw Silver Grove at Bourbon Baller Lee's store today. I considered it, but I skipped just because we're leaving tomorrow for a little family vacation thing, the extended family vacation, the one I've been so looking forward to.
Shut up. We will have a good time.
Yes, we will.
It could be interesting. Could be awful at the same time.
Yeah.
We will have a good time, though.
Bourbon Drop is 100% correct. Great bottle, leathery and sweet, but not too sweet. I mean, guys, it's MGP. You know what you're getting there, but think of it aged in Georgia, so super hot. That you get the char note in it. It stands up. It's good whiskey.
Oh, so Dennis says his kids' event might run late, and he's chaperoning. Okay, well, if it goes late, then I guess it goes late. But Troy plans to join him, and whenever he goes live.
I mean, I'm probably gonna cry tonight, guys. I'm just saying it.
Yeah. CJP Bourbon, thank you for the super chat. Here's a little gas money for your trip to Westford.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You. Bourbon Bitch, cheers. I've been missing my stickers.
Well,
perfect night for it.
You're going to get a whole pack of them.
Because you get a sticker pack tonight instead of just one. I think it's been long enough. I'm going to spin.
All right. We're going to spin for hashtag blind, and then we'll put another hashtag in for the next freebie.
Okay.
She's already spinning. You must be present to win, I was going to say, before she spun.
Well, there you go. You said it now. They would have found out if they weren't here. Michael Bortner,
are
you here?
Are you still present?
Are you driving? Hopefully you're not going to wreck to claim the winning, because that doesn't sound very safe. Give him a minute so that he...
Yep, Bourbon Nerd and Big T just reviewed the bottle this week on Life from the Patio. He's here. Okay, I got you down, buddy. yeah, guys, it's a good bottle, and like I said, the charity is legit. Great charity, Wounded Warrior. Poordecisions.club if you want to go pick up that 13th Colony Wounded Warrior project.
Okay,
bottle.
what's our next
Okay,
hashtag?
next one is going to be hashtag battle. You get what I did there?
I sure did, Troy.
I'm super obvious.
Way to go. Do you already have a third one lined up in your head?
I do.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, I'm on top of shit here.
Yeah, I know. My chair is so squeaky.
Well, you can put some, like, WD-40 on it. I don't know why you broke that chair.
You probably did when you're in here by yourself.
My chair's silent.
Yeah, you probably swapped them.
Why would I swap the chairs?
So that I had the squeaky chair.
Oh, Laura. Everything's a conspiracy around here, y'all. Laura breaks a chair, and it's my fault.
It has not always been this squeaky. I feel like I can't even breathe in it. It's just squeaking.
Did I see someone put hashtag bottle, or am I just, like, blind?
I don't know. I scrolled quickly. I'm just seeing.
Okay.
Let's see. Battle.
Battle.
I mean, if I spin it quickly, it does look like bottle.
Okay. So
It could. Chad Guzinski is here as well. Cheers, Donald Smith. Hashtag sighting. Who else? I saw a couple other names. Sean Holtgrave. Cheers to you. Christian. Cheers. Thanks for being here.
Bourbon Kitty.
Bourbon Kitty. See, I missed it. Look at that. Trevor Alfson. Cheers. The squeaky chair gets the grease. Well, it doesn't sound like it's getting any grease. It's just squeaking.
You want me to be gone for 5 minutes? I'll go get WD-40 right now.
No, it's fine. I just got something to complain about.
So you're happy.
You know, sometimes you just gotta complain a little.
If you know, you know.
Mhm.
All right, shall we do a reveal on these and then get on with some other shenanigans? I don't need your.
Oh.
Okay.
I guess you're not. That wouldn't be very
the
fair.
key sealed in an envelope.
Very dramatic ripping of the envelope.
Ripping of the paper. All right, what are we drinking? For A, I said it was a bourbon not finished.
Me too.
I guessed high on the proof because I was trying to make a specific bottle fit into here. I said 125.
I said 108.
I said Legacy.
Legacy.
I said it was Barton 1792 full proof.
I said Jim Beam Claremont.
And it is my favorite.
It is also my favorite.
Okay, so this is an Elijah Craig Private Barrel 10-year, 129.9 from Beeline Liquor. I get bourbon, I get not finished, I get a point for the proof, I get a point for legacy. I got 4 points for that one.
I got 3 points.
All right. Sample number B, I said it was a bourbon not finished.
I said bourbon not finished.
I said 85 proof and craft.
I said 100 and legacy.
I said Red Rock small batch.
I said Jim Beam 7-year.
And I also had this as the youngest.
I also said it was the youngest.
What we were drinking. Yellowstone toasted.
That's toasted?
100 proof. So I get bourbon.
I got bourbon.
I get 1 point.
Proof was 100?
100 proof.
Well, then I get 5 points for that because I guessed 100 proof.
You get 3 for that.
Oh, plus 3 points. Whatever.
So
I was reading it backwards.
So you get 4 points.
4. Well, I said legacy.
Yellowstone is not legacy.
Okay. Is it craft? I guess it's. Okay, craft.
So you get 4 points?
So I got 4 points.
All right, I got 1. Kicking my ass, y'all. Okay, sample C. I said it's a rye, not finished.
Someone's asking about the password. Explain that part again.
Okay, so for the Wounded Warrior Project pick at poordecisions.club, Sean wants you to do a donation to a veteran charity. Any veteran charity, any donation amount. Screenshot it that you did that and send it to Sean. And if you don't have his information, I can give it to you. It might be on the club in the description for the bottle. I don't know. But then he will give you the password.
There you go.
Like I said before, it's a convoluted process. I get it. I'm sorry. I would not have set it up that way had I done it myself.
But he wants people to donate
The
charity.
whole point is to get people donating to charity. Exactly. So that's the process to get the bottle. The bottle is worth it, I promise. It's a good bottle.
Yeah. So I said rye, not finished, 100 proof, legacy MGP.
I said rye, not finished, 85 proof, and I hedged. I said it was craft, but I also said it was Heaven's Door, small batch rye.
Okay.
And I said this was the lowest price.
I didn't.
Okay. Wow. So this is Delbach, so it is craft.
Okay.
So I get a
It
point
is
for that.
rye.
It is rye.
Thanks for saving me on that one.
it
Because
is-
I originally said single malt.
It is Delbach Sentinel Rye. It is mesquite finished, so I get no points for the finish. 92 proof. I do not get any points
I
on
don't
the
get
proof.
proof either.
So I get 1-2 for that.
I get 1. Haven't we've had a lot of Delbach, and
I've not had a Delbach Rye, I don't think. I've had
Okay.
single malts from there.
okay, because I'm like, this does not taste like as funky. And I guessed single malt at first, so maybe I was picking up that note that I got on their stuff.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Or maybe it's
It's
MGP
92 proof.
sourced.
Okay.
Could be MGP sourced, which is why I get that flavor profile.
I think Delbach distills their own.
Probably.
Yeah.
They only accept real money, not fiat currency. Dang. Okay, so last one. I said is an American single malt. And I said it's not finished, and I said 100 proof craft. And then I just picked Copperworks because I couldn't think of anything.
Okay, I said it was Japanese, not finished. I said 95 proof. I said foreign, Yamazaki 12. I had it as the oldest and the most expensive. Okay, it is Town Branch American Single Malt.
Okay, I get a point for American single malt.
It's also craft. It is
Get
a
a point for
7-year. It's 87 proof.
Do not get a point. It doesn't say finished, so I get a point for that too.
I get a point
1,
for
2.
that.
I get 3 points.
Now, I don't. So the Elijah Craig 10-year is probably the oldest.
And I said it was the oldest.
So you got a point for that one.
Okay.
Um,
And then that's 7-year. That's probably the youngest. But it's not age stated.
I have no idea which is the oldest or youngest or the most expensive. Or we do have the oldest. I do not have the most expensive or least expensive, but I don't think it matters. I think Laura kicked my ass tonight.
4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I got 8.
I win!
Look at that. Laura redeemed herself. This tastes like a Japanese whiskey.
It tastes like American single malt to me. I know you were trying to trick me and have me change my answer, but I stuck with it. And because I did, I won the competition.
I think you were winning even without that one. You could have took 0 on
was
that and beat
3
me by a point.
points, though.
You could have took 0 on that category and beat me by a point. Your B was great. You almost nailed that one. Good job.
And I said I think we own that bottle. We did own that bottle.
Which one was it?
That was the Yellowstone Toasted. I don't think we own it anymore,
Okay.
but we did own that bottle.
I said we do not own the bottle. She said we do own the bottle, and we do not own that bottle.
We did own it. Just because it's gone doesn't mean that we didn't own it. I don't
You didn't
even
say didn't.
Okay. Well, it tasted very familiar.
Orlando, thanks so much for the blind. It was a lot of fun. It was a
This
roller
wasn't
coaster.
Elijah Craig.
That was Elijah Craig 10
I
year.
don't know that I've ever had an Elijah Craig that tasted that fruity
That was
before.
sample A was
Yeah,
fantastic.
that is.
It was by far my favorite.
Like, it smells fruity, it tastes fruity, but it does have a nuttiness, which goes with Heaven Hill, which is why I guessed Jim Beam because of the nuttiness.
I spent the most time with
Um,
A. I drank the most of A. I got the most
very good.
points on A. Beeline Liquor 10-year pick.
Both of our favorite.
If that's still available and you guys are close to Beeline Liquor, it's legit. Go grab it. Everybody's congratulating Laura.
Good.
Good job, babe. What's my punishment?
I think you should have pickle vodka.
Oh, why? Why?
Because I love you, and I think you would enjoy
If
some
you loved
pickle
me, I wouldn't
vodka.
have to drink pickle vodka.
Canadian Chris says, I think you should make a video of the punishment pour. If Laura wins, Troy drinks while putting up siding. If Troy wins, Laura drinks while putting up siding. Complaining is optional. I think this is really high proof, so don't go like crazy.
I think it's 100.
120 proof.
Oh, okay. It's 120. I'm not going to go crazy because it's pickle vodka.
Where's your little shot?
I'm going to grab one over here. I guess I'll do this Jack Daniels shot glass. So speaking of disgusting shots, y'all, we're going to start a new series on our short videos. I don't know if you guys have been enjoying the shorts or not. We've done well with them. We had one short that had 2 million views, over 2 million views, and then we've got another one currently that's like coming up on 130,000 views. But oh, that smells like pickle juice. Smell that.
Like
It's
legit, like
so-
legit pickle juice. You wouldn't believe that's 120 proof. So that actually, it isn't a hat. It does look like one now that I'm looking at it, but it is like a bandana that just says Frey Ranch.
Yeah. So it was a blindfold.
Yeah, we use it as a blindfold, but it does look like a hat.
That was a gift
looks
from
like
C.A.
the bill
Scotty.
of a hat, but it's a bandana.
Yeah. Anyways, what I was going with these short videos, I hope you're enjoying them. We put out 4 to 5 a week, but we're going to start a new series with those where we're going to do disgusting shots.
Yes, so like the grossest stuff we can find on the internet, we are going to recreate and alternate who has to drink them.
Yeah.
And make a short out of it.
Yeah, so we'll probably do like the smoker's cough and the tapeworm and the cement mixer and so if you guys know
A bunch of curdled nastiness or mayonnaise in a shot.
if you guys know of disgusting shots, put them in the chat so we can write them down because we want to do a few of these.
Yeah, it'll probably be releasing like one a week for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe all summer long. Just
All right.
as a gross summer thing to do.
Pickle. So this is from Blue Spirits Distilling.
Which is in Washington.
I think they're out of Chelan, Washington, Leavenworth. So we used to pre-COVID go to Oktoberfest in Leavenworth every year. It's like a little Bavarian themed community over in Eastern Washington. And one of the little shops along the street, main street there, was this Blue Spirits Distilling, and we went in there and Laura drank a flight of these. It was back when I was more into craft beer, so I wasn't into drinking all this weird shit. But she got this this little 50 ml of 120 proof pickle vodka, thinking it was going to be a nice floater on top of like a Bloody Mary.
And it probably is. We've just never tried it.
It's turned into a punishment
It's
pour
a
for Troy.
punishment
She
pour for
likes it. I can't stand it.
I mean, it legit tastes like pickle, but it's 120 proof. So, your thoughts? Thoughts? Is this how we make Troy speechless? This is how we cut down on his talking?
Oh, it won't go away.
Well, you could drink something. Since everyone loves watching y'all torture each other, I had an idea from when y'all did the Who Has the Worst Whiskey Blend. How about a Who Can Make the Worst Blend vent? That sounds awful. And I don't know that I want
That's
to drink everyone's worst blend for an entire
my
2
God.
months.
Guys, this is legit awful. It's 120 proof pickle juice. That is so like authentic tasting.
Does it taste like vodka or does it just taste like pickle?
No, it tastes like pickle juice. It is, like I said, it is authentic.
Well, then why were you dying there?
I hate pickles. When we go to a restaurant and I order a sandwich and it comes with pickles,
I can't say what I
what
do.
happens with them pickles?
I can't say because it's already been clipped. I can't say it again.
Laura eats Troy's pickle.
I can't say it.
Matt's not here to clip it. Matt
He
had
might be. He
Matt
could
had
be
a power
lurking.
outage. No, he had a power outage.
Is it stormy over there? Or-
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There's always a reason Matt's not here. Just saying, Matt.
You... Oh, Troy. Getting harsh here. A Dickel Tabasco.
Oh.
Yes, that sounds nasty. The Doritos vodka, also nasty. What else? Weird, really gross things.
I mean, I got 2 boxes full of weird, really gross things up there.
Yeah, but not like Dickel Tabasco or that Doritos vodka. We should have put the Doritos. What did we do with that? Did we give it to someone else?
No, it's out there on the bar cart. You wanted to make a out of it.
I thought we got rid of it.
No, we should take that this weekend and let your family try it.
Okay.
And I also want to take the ETOH Spirits Reactor whiskey that Shaman gave us.
Oh, okay. Pickle is a side, not a topping.
There you go.
Well, okay.
I'm burping it up now. Oh, it's not pleasant.
He's gonna be having pickle breath all night.
No. No, he's not. All right, so last time we did one of these blind battles, smell that. It's just pickle. When we finished the blind battle, we still had
Like,
some time.
Dill
so,
pickle.
Yeah,
Maybe slightly sweet.
it's not a
like
sweet,
sweet
pickle. It's a
well-
if it was a sweet pickle, I'd have vomited.
I know. But it's not.
So we had a distillery send us a couple bottles, and we reviewed those, briefly reviewed them, but we tried them on the stream. It was from the Bond, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we got some more shit from a distillery here. These are Japanese whiskeys.
Are we trying those tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna try these tonight, right now.
Okay. Well,
So this is Kennosuke, distilled and bottled in Kagoshima, Japan. We've got the Kennosuke Double Distillery Japanese whiskey. And these are nice 200 ml bottles that they sent us to review. We've got the Kennosuke Single Malt Japanese whiskey. Kind of hard to see. It's a little glare. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. And we've got the Kennosuke Hioki Pot Still Japanese whiskey. So 3 different bottles here. We've been sitting on these a long time.
it might have been a year that they've been sitting here waiting for me to
So
get to
so
them.
when we first got these, they were coming to America imminently, and they were looking for people to review them and get the word out. And the plan was for Laura to review these and put out a video.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, shit happens. Life happens. We get busy. We can't do that stuff all the time. So they just kind of been sitting around. I'm sure the Kennosuke is already here somewhere.
Okay, well, let's just start with the one that says single malt whiskey.
That's the first one. Yep.
Okay. It is 48% alcohol, lightly peated, aged in ex-mellowed Kazuru rice shochu casks, sherry casks, and ex-bourbon barrels. And it is 3 to 5 years old and $100 for a 700 ml.
Ouch.
$100.
$100. That's going to be a hard pass, regardless of how good this tastes.
I do enjoy when they explain how it's supposed to taste. The palate has subtle richness that unfolds beautifully to flavors of candied quince, ginger spice, and camp smoke, with a gentle finish full of salty sea air. I don't know that I'm going to be able to pick up most of those things.
Yeah, so again, Kennosuke. I'm going to try to
Okay.
get that up there to where you can read it, maybe. There. How's that?
I mean, it smells pretty friggin' good.
And this is the single malt. 48%.
It's very light smelling.
Smells like Sample D.
No, it smells lighter than that. Like,
Does it?
okay, it has a lot of similarities there. But
Now you know why I said Japanese whiskey.
I don't think I smell the smoke. The peated part of it.
Mm.
I think I get the sherry casks and
Oh, wow. Scotty, you'd love this.
it is spicier than I would expect it.
That is good.
Oh, there's the smoke in the finish.
Yeah, it's
It comes in a
definitely got
wave.
it's not peat though. It's smoky, but it's got like orchard fruits like pears, apples,
But it's got like this peppery spiciness.
with like fresh ground pepper
Yeah.
and like a campfire.
Huh.
Mm.
And Sean, we have a lot of bottles, but if everything came in a 200 ml bottle, we would have so many more bottles. Because there's a lot of things that I'm like, yeah, I don't know that I want to pay for a whole bottle, but if it came in a smaller size, I'd get it. And most of the 200 ml bottles or sample bottle size are just small and just not great.
Okay, so this is starting off better than I was expecting, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah, that is very spicy for the proof, though. Like surprisingly spicy.
Mm. Danger Oh No, welcome to the show. We got you in on the hashtag battle. We'll do that next giveaway probably in another 15 minutes or so. Okay, so next one I'm assuming is the double distillery.
Well, on the list it has the single grain whiskey. They're in.
I don't have single grain here.
Uh,
I've got Hioki Pot Still and Double Distillery.
Hioki Pot Still single
Okay.
grain whiskey.
Okay, so that's the next one.
Yeah, and it is 51% alcohol, so higher proof, not peated. It is aged in New American White Oak and ex-bourbon barrels. So there's
Okay.
no sherry in it. It's just New Oak and ex-bourbon. So I feel like this is going to taste very different from the last one. The style is a Japanese single grain whiskey, and it is $110. Not age stated, but average of 3+ years old. So young at $110.
The nose is pretty muted on this one. I think the nose on the first one was better.
It smells more like bourbon to me. I'm
Well,
getting
it's-
like
it's-
more bourbon notes on the
It's
nose.
aged in ex-bourbon.
Well, that's what it smells like though too. If I had to guess the type on the nose, I would say bourbon.
Is Dave all trying to talk Canadian since he's up there?
Did he say cheers A?
He did.
Cheers
No.
A? Where was it?
Well, down. You.
Oh, it was lower. Okay.
No, A.
Okay. Let's try it.
All right.
It smells like bourbon, like classic vanilla.
I
notes.
think the nose on this is quite muted. I'm not getting much off the nose at all.
You couldn't tell me these were the same thing.
Now it's not bad. It's just there's not a lot happening, honestly, on the palate for me.
It kind of tastes like a young bourbon,
It tastes like a flat soda,
like a cream soda.
like a flat cream soda.
Yeah.
So far, guys, the cheaper one at $100 is better than the $110 one.
What does this one say? Stone fruit, citrus, vanilla, orange, almonds, Lingering spicy sweet finish, reminiscent of candied ginger. I will say it does have a spicy sweet finish. There's vanilla. I don't generally get orange notes on things, so if there is orange in this, I wouldn't know because it's...
So there is some spice showing up on the finish, and Scotty says that the single malt's $79. We're just reading the media release that they sent with the samples, Scotty. We don't know what the prices actually are.
Yeah, maybe they lowered the price from a year ago when they sent this to us.
But the single malt is legit good, FYI.
Yeah, I don't think I would get this pot still one. I'm not getting notes that I normally get on a pot still either. It's really just light and easy to drink, and which I probably don't want in something that costs $110.
Yeah, honestly, if I was to drink this blind, I don't think I would guess Japanese.
I would guess bourbon. I would not guess that it was...
Like a craft bourbon.
Okay, so it says it's a single grain whiskey. So now, what is the grain? Is it a malt? Is it a corn?
I'm guessing it's a malt.
I don't know Japanese stuff enough to know what it even means. It's a malted and unmalted barley. Okay, so yes, it is malt. But it doesn't say that. It just says single grain.
And it's got like a weird savory note to it. I was not a fan of the Hioki pot still.
No.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just not good.
Yeah. Like
If
you were
that
to
makes
see
sense
it,
to
if
you.
you were to see it in a bar that has all kinds of whiskeys, and you just wanted to try something new, it would probably be worth it for that. But it's not worth buying a whole bottle of.
Yeah, at $110, it's definitely. All right, so now we're going to go with the double distillery. And these are distilled and bottled in Japan. So this isn't Scotch that's been sent over to Japan. Like is it the Nika that does that?
I think so, which is why they're not Japanese whiskey. So this one, double distillery Japanese whiskey, it is combined effort of two brothers wishing to honor their grandfather. There was no pop in that bottle.
There wasn't on the last one either.
So it's a marriage of the single malt along with the pot still. So it's a blend of the two. Is
Okay.
basically what I'm getting from that. More than the sum of its parts. It's carefully blended. So this is a higher proof again. This one's 53%, lightly peated, New American Oak, ex-bourbon, ex-shochu, and sherry casks. Not age stated, average 3 to 5 years, and this one says $120, Japanese blended whiskey.
So on their label, underneath all the Japanese writing, it says established in 2017, founded in 1883.
Yeah, that's funny that it says 2017 because on their media sheet it says 2018.
Okay.
And it says that it second generation leader of the company. So it's older than the 2018 that it says. I guess.
Yeah, so Japan is just now getting regulation. A lot of the Japanese whiskey is just sourced Scotch. Yep. Suntory creating good stuff. Good to know whiskey shaman. Like Nika from the Rail. Yeah, we were just talking about Nika not being classified as a Japanese whiskey because they import Scotch, basically.
Yeah, so it's not...
Scotch new make.
It's not allowed to say. It just says whiskey on it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can go grab the bottle to tell you exactly what it says, but basically
It doesn't say Japanese.
They
anywhere
bring
on
over Scotch new make and then they
age it and blend it and do all the things.
Okay, so Kanosuke double distillery Japanese whiskey. Nose is kind of muted.
I thought there was more on the nose than the second one.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
I feel like this one's more smoky.
It's got a little bit more smoke to it. Not peat though, guys. It's smoke.
Well, it is peat.
But it's more like So, like, if you have a Johnny Walker, which is a blended Scotch that's got a smoky element to it, it's not like Ardbeg or Lefroy peat.
It's not medicinal tasting. It tastes like smoke.
J.A. Sells Boston. What's up, Jonathan?
I think my favorite was the cheapest one.
Yeah, my favorite was by far the single malt. How about we add a flight of this as well? Like
we'll do this free box, and then the next one we'll do 2 spins off of the next hashtag.
We'll do the free box. We're going to do the glass. How about with the glass we give away a flight of this?
Oh, it'll be the same winner. It's not 2 winners.
We can do 2 winners if you want.
Yeah, I like more winners.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do, y'all. We're going to do the hashtag battle, the 4 2-ounce samples of whiskey from our collection. Then we're going to do a spin for this. It's the proof glass. It's a Kentucky Bourbon Trail glass with 2 different logos on it that are proofs that we had to decide for our next glassware. We're going to give that away. We'll throw in a flight of the Kenosukes, and then we will do an additional flight of Kenosukes. Is that what you're saying?
No, I was saying that was 2 spins.
Oh.
One for that, one for that.
Oh, so this by itself and then a flight of this.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm all fucked up as usual. We're going to do the freebie, 4 2-ounce samples, freebie, the proof glass, and then a freebie, the flight of the Japanese whiskeys that we just tried. There you go. So hashtag battle, 48 entries. We've got 55 people watching right now. We'll give this away. Then we will do a quick turnaround for the glass, and we'll do 2 spins off of that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got like a minute, and we're going to spin the wheel for the 4 2-ounce samples.
And you know, we didn't spend the time with these that maybe...
That pickle vodka did mess me up, Chris.
Maybe they need. They could be ones that benefit from a drop of water or just time in the glass. I don't know. We did not give a whole lot of time to them. But I do think that first one is pretty good. I think $75 is a much better price point than the $100 that this little paper says. But...
Now,
you know, if
now Rye Guy says he likes fucked up Troy because I give away the house. I'm not fucked up. I said I fucked up.
Troy is just very generous.
I am. I like to share, guys. I do.
Yeah. If any of you guys ever are in this area and come visit us, I'm sure Troy would.
I will pour you
be
some
like,
shit.
Come in and find a bottle that sounds good to you and let's drink. So. We definitely do need to do some kind of meetup at some point in time in the future. I know we said we were going to go to Kentucky, and then we didn't go to Kentucky, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. Life, you know.
When it's cheaper to fly to Germany than it is to fly to Kentucky, you kind of pause.
Especially when it was just going to be a long weekend, and it's like, that is so expensive for a weekend. Move to Ohio. Well... That is also, you know, that's definitely
we
possibility at some point in time.
Laura yesterday's like, I'm going to have this house paid off in 11 years. And I'm like, I want to leave in the next year.
He says he wants to leave in the next year, but then when you really talk to him, it's not really the next year. It's down the road, but not, you know.
If we had, like, done our research, which we're kind of slowly doing, I would leave tomorrow.
I know, but you are towards the end of your career, and I am towards the beginning.
That's
and I
Laura's...
can save up a whole lot more money in my retirement plan here than I could if I moved somewhere else.
Now
where the
that's
pay
Laura's
is a lot
very
less.
nice way of saying, Troy, you're fucking old.
No, it's my way of saying the pay is garbage in most other places in the country.
We got Elijah Craig in the house, y'all.
Hey, Elijah Craig. Okay, so.
Welcome to the show.
Let's come to Florida. Yeah, you need nurses because they pay like a quarter of what they should pay nurses there. So I'm probably not going to move to Florida. I can't afford it.
Hashtag battle.
There it is on the screen. Hashtag battle.
You got like a minute, and we're gonna spin the wheel.
You can fall back on baking. We could. We already got the name, right?
Baker Bakes.
A new channel, Baker Bakes.
I mean, I could follow Rusty and Delan and go into woodworking, I suppose, but why would I do that?
Why not?
I see DMC in the house. What's up, buddy?
Wiener Schnitzel on the banks. That sounds amazing. Absolutely amazing. I am thoroughly looking forward to when we go to Germany and we eat
Dennis,
sausages.
I totally appreciate what you're saying there, Dennis. Washington State is like one of the highest taxed places in the country.
Yep.
And,
Even without income tax.
And we just, not we, our government, our elected officials just voted for and passed $9 billion of new taxes.
Yep. Highest tax increase ever.
Our gas tax has gone up crazy. Our liquor tax, our liquor tax was already ridiculous. So here's an example for you today. I went up to see Bourbon Baller Lee. I picked up this Remus pick here. $55.99 is the price tag on this bottle. Pretty reasonable, right? After taxes, it was over $70 out the door.
It's like paying for shipping.
So that's Washington State. I got to get out of here.
Yeah, we will eventually. Now, I'm going to spin the wheel and have something a little more fun to talk about.
Yeah, let's give away some whiskey.
Let's spin. Okay.
Boom.
So this is for the free samples.
Must be present to win.
4 2-ounce samples of some kind of whiskey in the Baker house. Prescription.
DMC,
bourbon.
I know you're here because
And
you just commented a minute ago.
Not even a minute ago. Okay. What should our next hashtag be, Troy?
Glass.
Glass. Oh my gosh, he's so smart. He's so clever. Glass. And this will be glass. And for the glass and for samples, we'll do two different ones.
So this is a Kentucky Bourbon Trail glass. It's got the 2 proofs on it from our next design. And we're going to give this guy away. Hashtag glass, if you want in on that.
So whoever gets this free will kind of get the first glass from our next design. Because those should be coming in very soon. We got the shipping notification.
They're going to arrive Tuesday.
Shipping. Okay, so our new glasses will arrive Tuesday.
So we're not live next Saturday. The Saturday after the 21st, we will have these glasses for sale.
You missed a couple letters there, Rick, but very close. Donald Smith, cheers. Got to put the hashtag in, otherwise it won't count it. Mark is here, Northwest Bourbon.
What's up, Mark?
We're looking forward to your live stream here in an hour and a half.
I've already primed everybody. I told them I was going to cry tonight.
Mm-hmm. Let's get the, let's see, what did...
81st anniversary of D-Day was yesterday.
Myron says, let's get the 63 folks watching to hit that like button. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Myron.
Same design on glasses. Well, it's a different design, but...
Yeah, so the Rocks glasses, this is like they're trying to make it up to us for the Rocks glass debacle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we sent them another design that was like really basic, and then they like worked some magic with it and turned it into something pretty cool. I think it's a great design. I'm proud to put this one out. But it's got 2 different proofs on it, one on each side. And I'll hold this up here. Maybe you guys can see it. Let me step off here to the side. So
It's got a fingerprint.
yeah, it's got fingerprints. So
We'll wash it before we send it.
that's one side, and then that's the other side.
So we could see it to decide in person, and I think we're keeping it almost exactly the same, but you made the etching a little bigger, or do you keep it the same?
It's going to be slightly bigger than this, but it's going to be like the second one that I showed you. So the panda is like filled in a little, but you can see his eyes.
The trash panda.
Trash panda, yeah. So that's going to be what the glass is.
Sad that the National Donut Day yesterday got more attention than D-Day. Yeah, that is sad. That is a very sad state of things.
We're going to give D-Day its due diligence tonight, though, over at Northwest Bourbon.
Yeah. Has that been long enough, you think, Troy? Or should we talk about more stuff?
It is
do more things?
7:38 on the West Coast. At 7:40, we're going to spin the wheel.
Are we doing a hangout before the...
We are going to do a quick hangout. We'll give away all of the shit we're going to give away.
The great stuff, not shit.
Not shit. The stuff.
The good stuff.
So your stuff is shit and my shit is stuff, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Anyways.
I feel like we're fighting today, and I don't know why. Why are we fighting, Troy? Don't fight with me.
Do good shit. There you go. So we're gonna give away everything we're gonna give away, and then we're gonna do a hangout for a little bit, a brief hangout, like maybe an hour, and then we're gonna go over to Northwest Bourbon for the veteran live stream D-Day celebration. I'm gonna bawl like a baby.
Perfectly okay. Expected, understood.
Yeah.
It's good to get it out.
So, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I got to write down some notes here so I know who won what.
Didn't you write it down on the box?
Yeah, but there's no box for the glass.
Oh,
there's
and
no
the-
box for the Japanese whiskey.
I thought you were writing notes from previous stuff.
No,
and I'm
no,
like,
no,
what
no,
are you
no.
going to do?
See, you think I'm fucked up, but I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up, but I'm not fucked up.
Key. You got to clarify those things.
All right. 7:40 on the dot. We're spinning the wheel. This is for the glass. The proof glass. This guy right here.
Proof class. Okay. I got to pull it back up. Apparently closed it. Hey, Mr. Richie J. Celebration of Samples. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. So, free glass. Troy, make sure you hydrate. You got to clear that pickle vodka out of your system before you cry.
Yeah, it's gone unless I burp. Then it still shows up.
Maybe you just need to eat some of the peanuts.
The force is strong with that pickle vodka.
Okay, so we will spin now for that glass.
Our internet is trash.
Well,
Bear with us,
That's
y'all.
what happens when you share with a kid. Bourbon Kitty.
Bourbon Kitty, are you still present?
And if she's not present, then, you know, the other person that may be near you should line. Oh, come on, internet. Come on, internet.
Bourbon Kitty, there she is. Okay, so we're going to send the glass your way.
Congratulations. Hope you enjoy it. It's one of our favorite glasses to actually drink out of. You know, as much as the Glen is great for nosing and tasting and all that stuff, the Bourbon
Here,
Trail
make
glass...
us big.
Okay. The Bourbon Trail glass is just way more enjoyable to hold and drink out of.
So here's the difference. You've got the Glen Bourbon Trail. So this has got a wider mouth, so you can fit like a pretty large ice cube in there. We do old fashions in these.
Or just pours.
We do pours in it. It's such a versatile glass. The bottom is twice as big. It's twice as heavy.
It's just more enjoyable to hold.
It's like one of our favorite glasses we have. We got Bourbon Van whiskey trail glasses, which kind of turned us on to the Kentucky bourbon trail glass. And it's a little shorter, but it's wider.
We use them all the time.
Yeah.
Does that say Old Elk? I'm in. Yes. So our super chat giveaway, because you said that, is Old Elk. It's I don't think I put all 4 of them in the description.
It's Infinity Blend number 1, batch 1. It's Cigar Cut batch 1. It is Sour Mash Reserve batch 5, and then an Idaho, state of Idaho Armagnac finished single barrel.
Yeah. Wider is better, says Joby.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, so let's we got the Japanese flight that the media samples. We just talked about those. We're gonna give away a flight of those.
Yeah, and we'll do it off of that same
Yeah,
glass.
so if you want in on that and you have not typed in hashtag glass, type in hashtag glass. What's that?
I don't know if it'll enter them.
Oh, will it not enter?
I have no idea.
Well,
We're just gonna spin again.
Okay.
Okay, true.
Whatever Laura says, she's the boss here.
I'm spinning again.
I'm just the pretty face. Laura runs the show.
Oh no, it did. It did.
There you go.
The number went up.
Okay,
Dennis
so
Trish got it.
hashtag glass if you want in on the Japanese whiskey flight. And I'm telling you, they're not. So the first one we did, I feel, was the best. I like it a lot. It's legit good. I think they're a bit overpriced at the prices they quoted us. C.A. Scotty said they were cheaper than that. So if you can find them in the wild, they're going to be cheaper than what we said. It's legit good whiskey, though. The single malt is phenomenal. The Hioki pot still was not as good. It was kind of mid. And then the double distillery I thought was pretty good as well.
Okay, well now we have 52 entries, so it did go up. There was 45.
Laura was just going to spin and not give you guys a chance. I'm glad I stood up for you. I fought for y'all.
Okay, so now I'm going to spin, if that's all right with you, Troy.
Please spin.
Okay, thank
Please
you.
spin.
Good. Glad we're on the same page. Okay, so the winner of the Kanosuke samples is Lip Service Crew. One of the latest entries.
Okay.
Just entered.
Now, Lip Service Crew, I've never sent you anything. I need you to email me your information. Laura's going to throw our email on the screen. It's in the description for this video and every video we put out. It is this.baker.drinks@gmail.com. I need you to email me so I know where to send this. And I'm going to write it down. Lip Service Crew.
Because if you don't email us, then we'll just have to give it away next week or next time to someone else. So please email us and we will get it to you.
Okay. Shall we do the patron giveaway?
Did I eat something orange flavored?
Are you tasting orange?
Yes.
That's kind of random.
I think it is as well. I'm trying to figure out where that flavor came from. All
I don't
right
know.
then.
So you've got peanuts and butterscotch and chocolate.
And peach.
You've got peach. You've got crystallized ginger. You've got strawberry lemonade. I don't see anything orange in front of you.
Either. Very strange.
All
Maybe
right.
it's the peach.
So the patron, if you're a
jeez.
patron of ours at any paid level.
Should put me to work, Troy. Oh my gosh, I almost spilled
I
whiskey.
know, right? She's trying to.
There's too
Hold
much
on.
whiskey on the table. Can't drink it all. I'd be drunk and I wouldn't be able to do this show.
Hold on, we got more Venmo stuff. Okay,
Okay.
Dave, I got you down for the Venmo. Canada would not let him send a super chat.
It's against the law to support bourbon.
All right. Patrons at any paid level are entered automatically into this weekly drawing. We do 2-ounce samples this week. It is the Nulu. We've got Map Madness Season 2, which is a toasted bourbon finished in apple brandy barrels.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then we've got the bourbon
Maple.
finished in maple barrels.
Yeah. So
Once you win this, you're removed from the wheel, so every patron eventually will win. So we're gonna give away the patron wheel right now. You got Dennis on there and Matt won last week, right? Those were our two newest. Rusty, is Rusty on there? Yep, I see him.
Rusty.
Okay.
Yep.
So all of
I
our
didn't think we
newest
had
patrons
any.
are on there.
We didn't have any new ones this week, so I didn't have anyone to add. What's in my glass? We have the Penelope Old Fashioned, the peach Old Fashioned in bottled Old Fashioned, and that's what I have in my glass.
So is that Randy Lalonde? Or was that Rob?
Rob.
Okay, that's what I thought. Rob.
I was like,
well, you clicked it. He went away, and then it was on Randy. So I wanted to make sure.
like you're messing with me, Troy.
Rob, congratulations on your win. These two Nulu samples are going to be heading your way.
Rusty never wins. He hasn't in a while. It's true. He used to win all the time.
And then we're going to do the Old Elk. Little
What
rattle.
do you have in there?
There might be some candy in there.
Sounds like there's something in there. I gotta create the wheel, so
Okay.
you can't.
I'm
you
going...
can't be like we're spinning it right now.
No, we're
I
not
have
spinning
not
right
made
now.
it.
Hold on. Let me get you the Venmos so you can enter all of those.
I know Whiskey Shaman had
Hold on.
at least one.
Let me pull up Venmo. There's plenty of Venmos. We got a pretty good Venmo night.
Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay.
So Whiskey Shaman. And
So we got
52.
Rye Guy for 2.
Rye Guy.
We've got Shaman for 3. We got Ragin' Cajun for 2. We got King Tater for 2. And then we got Rye Guy for 2 more.
Okay, got him.
That's the Venmos.
What do the beads represent? I got some in my box yesterday. Were they from us?
Yeah, so
Did we send beads?
we got those. They're noisemakers, right?
Oh.
We got those sent to us from somebody, and I don't remember who.
So
But-
we passed it on.
Honestly, guys, I typically do not put noisemakers in my packages because UPS does not give a shit what they're delivering to you. But if someone sends something to me that has noisemakers in it, I just put it in the next box. I pay it forward. So those beads were just noisemakers.
And instead of us throwing it in the garbage, it can be someone else. Or you can do the same thing.
About
and...
the only noisemaker I don't pay forward is when someone puts like a handful of popcorn in there.
Or if they put in the Boston baked beans, because I eat them.
Yeah,
I don't care how old they are, how many times they've been shipped across the country. I will eat those every single time. Is that gross?
Can confirm.
I don't know. I don't know if that's gross. I like the stale, cardboardy taste that they have with them. Maybe that's because they've been shipped so many times. Not sure. Might be 20 years old.
Might be.
What are you doing?
I'm looking on here at our... So I'm assuming that this is Lip Service Crew that emailed me.
See, Dennis ate the Boston baked beans too.
From
I'm
Joe.
not the only one.
Joe's the one who sends Boston baked beans. So Lip Service Crew, if you're from Georgia, I got you. This will be heading your way soon.
So, do I think they're going to do anything different? I hope that they do. Well, I hope that they are able to bring the price down. I do like that Old Elk is different
we got you, buddy.
with their higher malt levels.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they source stuff, I do enjoy that it's a different flavor profile. So I hope they kind of stick with that. And they do they do have some really good stuff that they've put out. Like their cigar blend was really good and creamy, and their infinity bottles really good. So I hope that they stick with that kind of stuff, and then maybe get rid of just the expensive finishing in some random barrel
So
stuff.
I don't know what's going to happen with Greg Metz. Greg Metz is their master distiller. He came from MGP, and he went to Old Elk. I feel like they put out one of the best ryes on the market. It was a 95.5 rye. I'm assuming it was his rye from MGP that he just brought over with him, maybe. I don't know for sure. But the Old Elk rye is phenomenal. If you like a 95.5 rye. I think he did some great work with, like Laura said, the Infinity Blend is phenomenal. The cigar cut is excellent. The Sour Mash Reserve, guys, it's an LE, and I thought it was phenomenal. Laura, it didn't hit her palate right.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't have to
But
like everything. I pretty much do.
Yeah,
but...
they're regular offerings, like they're bourbon. So we bought one of their bourbons a while back. It had like the elk head pour spout.
Okay, that was garbage. But
yeah, the whiskey itself was not
was
good,
cool.
but the spout was cool as hell. And I think we paid like $35 for it. So some of their stuff is not great, but most of the stuff that you like pay a premium for is pretty legit good. I hope that they keep Greg Metz when they go to Middle West. I hope that they allow him to continue to do his thing, because Old Elk as a brand I feel was improving.
Their just prices were so bad.
Yeah, it's price crazy, but you know when you're a new distiller and you're an NDP,
they were probably getting the bottles for a ridiculous price
yeah,
as well.
when you're an NDP, there's a premium you have to pay. You got to source whiskey, then you got to blend it, rebrand it, package it, and sell it. So you're going to be paying a little bit more for it. Yeah. So Sean Holtgrave, the high malt is what he likes. I agree. The high malt was cool. It was a unique thing in the whiskey space. Laura has too many windows open. Is it kind of lagging?
I wouldn't be surprised. It does frequently. This was a free computer, so I don't expect crazy things from it. I won it I donated to charity
So
10 years ago or something and won this computer for
Laura's older sister married this guy who is he's like a software engineer, I believe, right?
I don't know what he does. Something with computers.
He's part of like a gaming crew that every year does this charity where they game for 24 hours and people donate money to them, and they give away excellent prizes. Like this computer that we've been live streaming on for the past 3 years was a free computer that we won
Like 5 years before that, and it sat in a closet.
yeah. What's their group called?
Oh, I don't know. Shark something. I don't know. But they donate money to the Seattle Children's Hospital, whatever they raise. I think they do it twice a year. They do a 24-hour stream where they have like goals. If they meet this amount, then, someone will shave their head, or they'll take a shot, or they'll, and they switch what game they play every hour, and they do all this kind of stuff to keep it interesting for people. But
yeah, Scotty, you're correct. Old Elk, the high malt is their own distillate. The rye they sourced from MGP, but I think it was Greg Metz's rye from when he worked as the master distiller prior to Ian Sturzman.
okay. Let's spin the wheel.
So let's put it on the screen. Let people look at it for a minute.
Okay, we'll go through it. It's also this website. Whenever I have it open, Wheel of Names, it like bogs down the computer. So if it's kind of glitching and whatnot.
Speak up if you don't see your name and you feel it should be on there.
Okay, I got Whiskey Shaman 3 times, Rye Guy twice, Ragin' Cajun twice, Dave V twice, Rye Guy twice, Jeremy Dirks, Bob Glass, Scotty, Barrel Dave, Mark Gale, Silly Yorkie Rob, Joe B, Rick Moreland, Old Fashioned Ways, Bourbon Nerd, Gandy Rhodes, CJP, Bourbon Bitch, JL, Bourbon Hunter, Mr. Richie J, Sean H, and Canadian Chris.
Rye Guy should be 4 times, I believe.
Yeah, I said it twice, 2 times, times 2.
Okay. I thought you said Rye Guy twice.
And Rye Guy down.
Yeah,
Right
you
in.
did twice and twice instead of 4 times.
Correct. Because I just did it in order.
Okay.
Danger No says, I sent a super chat, but it's not popping up. Yeah, I don't see that you sent a super chat. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't know. They probably didn't take your money.
Check
Is
your
my guess.
account and make sure that that you didn't actually get charged for that because we don't see it.
Ooh,
Oh,
There we go.
It literally just popped up.
danger. Oh no. I'm in for one. There we go. We've got you. In for one.
And it's usually the last person that buys that wins. So
Danger.
that's a cool strategy.
Oh no. Lag. Yeah, it could just be my daughter also is on the internet, you know.
I thought you shut her off.
I didn't shut her off. I made her do things and she's probably done doing the things that I made her do and now she's on the internet, which is fine. Kids are allowed.
All right, if
Internet.
everybody's cool with the wheel, we're going to spin. We're going to give away some whiskey.
Yeah. So this is for the 4 Old Elk samples. I'm going to shuffle it 3
Donner
times
Pass whiskey.
because I
Cheers
always
to you
do.
two.
Okay, shuffled it, and there we go. Hashtag rigged. Exactly. It's definitely rigged. Whoever wins, you know, it's just how it is. Look at that. Definitely rigged. 100%. Canadian Chris. Cheers. And enjoy your bourbon if you can get it.
Well, we send it to his mother-in-law's.
Well, yeah. Then he's got to get it back. He's got to
And then he bribes the border guard.
Don't say
Congratulations, Chris. This is what happens when you stay awake for the show.
it. Exactly. Cheers, everyone.
So Laura is going to drop a link into the chat for our backstage. It's a Google Meet.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a Google Meet hangout. We can have up to 100 people join us. You don't have to be on screen. You can just like log in and listen. But there's more shenanigans that are going to happen backstage. It's a lot of fun. Highly encourage you guys to click the link and just come hang out and experience it. Even if you don't like I said, put yourself on the camera. You just listen. It's so much fun. But we're going to do that for not quite an hour, and then we're going to go over to Northwest Bourbon for the veteran live stream. Rivera, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Elijah Craig, you have a great weekend as well. Please join us backstage. She's going to drop the link in the chat, and then we're going to call...
I did already.
Okay.
I'm also going to put it in the description of this video so that if, you know, in 20 minutes you want to hop on and check out what's going on, you can. You'll be able to find the link. Sorry. Chocolate is melting on my hand.
I'm in the middle of telling you something, but I gotta
It's melting.
take a mouthful of nuts.
The chocolate was melting. Okay. So I gotta put it in the description of this video.
Yep. And thanks again, everybody, for hanging out with us. This is literally the funnest night of the week for us. We love hanging out with y'all. We love live streaming. So much fun. There it is.
Okay. It is now currently in the description of the video, so if you need to find it, you will be able to. Okay, so Donner Pass whiskey, you don't need pants as long as the camera is off or only up here.
Yeah, if you have the camera up here, it don't matter.
Just keep it up here. Okay, everyone, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. We'll
Love you guys.
See you again in 2 weeks.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, because we won't be here next week. Cheers. Have a great night. Let me break some stuff first.
Cheers.